Vitaly's here. This is our third video. If you somehow missed those two previous ones, make sure you watch them. I'm going to include the link to those videos in this email or under this video. Unfortunately, we'll live in a time of another financial crisis because of coronavirus. Millions of small businesses had to close their doors. Millions of people lost their jobs. Some businesses won't survive. Some are going to die pretty soon. Other companies will be formed and will use these opportunities to gain a bigger market share. People are panicking and buying everything they can buy. And of course, the toilet paper. I still don't get why people buy toilet paper, but maybe I've made a video with a few suggestions on how to avoid getting sick and what to do when you get sick. Didn't see it? Check it out by clicking on the link below this video. Today, I want to talk to you about financial crisis and opportunities. Every crisis, global or local, brings new opportunities. By looking at my past and examining my experience when I was dealing with issues going through crisis, I can definitely say that those crises helped us much more than they ruined us. They made us stronger, leaner, faster, and wiser. Many won't look at the crisis from this perspective, but you should. It doesn't matter where you are in your life. Perhaps you just lost your job, or you're a freelancer, or a small business owner, or you have a bigger business. It doesn't matter. Look at this from a positive perspective. Get out of your comfort zone and figure out how to use this opportunity to do things you were supposed to do but didn't. If you're a businessman, remember, the main rule of every business is to stay in the business. As soon as crisis pass, everything will start growing like crazy. Demand will grow much faster than supply. This is your opportunity to grow and take a much bigger piece of the pie. I remember one time I didn't have enough cash to pay employees. I could close the doors, but instead I spoke to all of them and asked them to work without pay for a few months for additional perks. I was able to save most of the employees, and that saved my company. There are many ways, even when you don't have money. When I raised money, I usually failed, but my biggest companies were built when I was in big financial trouble. I didn't have a chance not to succeed, so I did everything to survive. There was no other way. If you're a freelancer or employee and lost your job or clients, do not let this situation bring you down. Even if you don't have a job and perhaps you won't find one in the next few months, this doesn't mean that you have to do nothing. There are a lot of things you can do. Here are some ideas. Here's what I would do. First, I would invest a good amount of my time in my education. Even if I don't have money to pay, there are plenty of free resources that can help you gain knowledge. Second, in parallel, I would invest time in applying that knowledge and practicing things every single day. Not just learn, but to try. I would fail as much as possible and as fast as possible until I would find something that's working. Then I would focus on that one thing that's working and would do everything to grow that thing. Third, I would also invest in my health. Perhaps I didn't have time to lose extra pounds or build a habit of exercising each day. This would be great timing for this. Build a habit or drop a bad habit. Every one of us didn't have enough time for something. We were thinking about those things, postponing those things till later. Now it's the best time. You have that time. Take it, use it. Don't waste it. Remember, only those who will take actions will go through this crisis, and those people are going to build a foundation for the future. They're the ones who will take all the opportunities this crisis gives and go. Be lean, be fast, get rid of all the fat, take more responsibility, don't delegate much, do stuff yourself, do things that don't scale, figure out how to work in a situation when everything is going down. This crisis will make the cleanup it will create lots of opportunities. Get ready to take them. There are other things you can do. Perhaps there was a relationship that needs to be fixed. Maybe you didn't spend enough time with your kids, spouse, parents. This is a great time to do all those things. Use this time as an opportunity. Next time, I'm going to talk about our personal approach, what we're going to do to go through this crisis, and how we're planning to use the opportunities this crisis opens up for us. I'm going to ask you one little thing. If you know someone who is struggling, text or call them, encourage them, or send them this email or this video. See you next time.